Hey guys, it's Daryl from Gun Learning Channel. Thanks again for tuning in. Today we were at the range and you saw some videos of us shooting the Beretta 85 FS Cheetah. For those of you to whom this is important, this was made in Italy. I know a lot of people do request the 92 FSs that are Italian made. So we wanted to do a review for you of a gun I came across when I was looking at some of my distributor's material, and I saw that they had the Beretta Cheetah. I guess it's one of those classic pistols. If I said, why would you want one? I don't know that. That's a decision you'd have to make. It's kind of a specialized pistol in that it's relatively heavy compared to some of the polymer frames, which if you're traditional and you like those alloy frames, you're going to like this. It shoots very mild because of that. So it's a nice mild shooting pistol. What I was surprised about was to rack the slide it's not easy. You know, a lot of people struggle with the small caliber and the compact handguns because of that, and this doesn't take away that. But one of the features that is nice is the slide release is fairly long and has a lot of leverage. So even with a fairly weak hand, it's much easier to release the slide. It does have the Decocker, which is nice as well compared to some of the older style 380 pistols. Probably if you were looking at something comparable to this, you might think about the CZ83, which is a 380 single action, but again it doesn't have the Decocker, and it's an all steel pistol, so it is a little bit heavier. Fits nicely in my hand. My hands are a little larger, so smaller hands I think would do very well with it. It's a single stack, so it doesn't have the same width as some of the other pistols would have. It shot well at the range. I enjoyed it. From the videos you probably saw, it did have very modest recoil. We put through about 100 rounds. It's fresh out of the box. I did take the factory oil off and cleaned it before we took it out to the range. We didn't have any stovepipes, any jams, anything like that. The specs on this pistol, it's a 380 auto, also known as 380 ACP. It's a medium frame. It's a nice little package, comfortable, nice beaver tail grip, the Beretta plastic grip. It comes with 2 magazines, 8 round capacity, so you've got 8 in 1. It's a double single action. Another feature on it is it's got the magazine safety. Without the magazine in, it's not going to fire, so that's something to consider. Some people like that, some people don't. It's kind of a personal opinion. It's got a loaded chamber indicator, another thing some people like, and it does have the internal firing pin block so that this pistol is not going to have the firing pin strike the primer unless that trigger is pulled all the way back. So if the firearm's dropped, it's very unlikely that it would discharge. It definitely would not discharge because of the firing pin hitting the primer. I like all those internal safety features. Some people who have had experience in firearms without them say it affects the trigger pull and it affects some other things. Personally, for me, I'm just an everyday shooter. I can't really tell the difference, and I'm more comfortable having those features. It's got a really nice 2-dot sight. We were shooting from around 35 to 50 feet at the range. You heard us hitting some steel targets. They were 6-8 inch targets, fairly easy to hit at that range. I thought the sights in the pistol shot very accurately. It's got the 3.8 inch barrel, which is a little bigger, a little longer than some of the small compact 380s. It's 6.1 inches overall in length, 1.4 inches in width, and the unloaded weight is about 21.9 ounces. I was going to say about 22 ounces, but the spec is 21.9 ounces. So it's reasonable. It's not a light pistol, but it's not very heavy. It would be fairly easy to carry. I would say it's comparable to most of the compact 9mm pistols in as far as the weight would go. Get a good holster, I think it would be an easy inside the waistband or outside the waistband carry. My hands are large. I think anyone with smaller hands is going to find it extremely comfortable. I would say, you know, the Berettas overall, the 92 FS and this pistol, I don't sell a lot of them. I do sell them. People who purchase them are very happy with them. They have a loyal following, but they are a little more expensive than the modern polymer frame pistols. My guess is it's over $700. I think you're going to find the street price on these at a dealer running around $699. You know, that's a couple $100 more than other 380 pistols. So it's something that you're going to have to find comfortable. I can tell you for myself, this will be my 380 pistol, and hopefully this has been helpful to you. I would say that if you are interested in something that's easy to shoot, you want a little bit less recoil, I think that you'd be satisfied with it. If you have weak hands and have trouble racking a pistol, you probably want to definitely try this before you purchase it and make sure that you're comfortable with that aspect of it. Thanks again, and you guys have a most wonderful day.